skin. How are you doing? I hope the volumes are okay. It's been a little while. Oh, I don't have chat showing. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Turn my voice up a little bit. Sure. Is maybe, is that okay? I can't turn up my voice on OBS, so I have to turn my mic up. Which might be a little risky, I don't know. Okay, good. How are you doing? Enjoying your evening? I'm sorry if my mouse clicks are too loud. I've moved my mouse behind me. So you can't hear it as much. It's 3 a.m. Okay, thank you. I hope you enjoy. Can I ask why you have to stay up? Yeah, I do that too. I think it's supposed to be healthier if you gradually do it, but who has the time for that, right? Hi, Toby. Welcome in. I say, I've been staying up rather late, and falling asleep at 4 or 5 a.m. and then waking up at 10 or noon or something. Thank you, Toby. And thank you, Luskin. I was thinking of doing something more special to show off the model. But I because I just didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to put a lot of effort into it if, on the off chance that people weren't going to join to see it. Also, it's making me look angry because I have to like bend down a little bit to be closer to the mic. But yeah, this model, it matches what I'm supposed to look like more than the other one, so I very much like it. You know, it's March, and the whiteboard calendar on my wall is still February. Though, I will admit, before it was February, it was, September, I think. So, I hope you guys like the new emotes. I made them with, Emote Lab, if you know what that is. Let me show a little more of myself. Thank you. I retextured a few things, so oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh no, wait, I don't have head pads in this one. Oh, okay, hold on. My head pads, my head pads, pads of my head. Where are they? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, I think I found it. Oh my god. Ta-da. Oh my goodness. Here, let me. I'm literally just gonna do it right now. Yes, Toby. Items. Is it this one? Create new. Or it could be. No. Thank you for being you. Thank you. Thank you. Can I ask what you mean by that? Muses in the background. It's so relaxing. I have a feeling I have a good music taste, just like Sen. Um, it's actually how do I hold on? I think I spelled that right. Sweet, charming, and endearing. Strong, adorable, and quite lovely. Maybe a bit sad, but you're still here to spend time with your community. I haven't been sleeping well lately, and I'm sorry for that. Serve some of the nicest and sweetest dreams there are. Serve the best because you're one of the best because you're you. Thank you. I I've had a really hard time recently um, with stuff I'm not going to get into. Um, it's a bit hard to think um, positively. So thank you. Yeah, Toby's very nice. I hope like my mic isn't picking up on me swallowing. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Toby. How about I show a little more of myself? And by a little more, I mean all of me. See, in order for it to be like correct to the image, I feel like I have to be like really tiny. But fun, colorful. I might change the color of the inside of the cloak cape thing. Cloak is very pretty with the starry background. It is, yes. Here, darling. I actually, how about this? Do any of you recall a name, Chaos, from me explaining my lore? like I should really move my mouse like behind me. Okay. I'd be ecstatic to learn Tomu lore. Well, that makes me want to mention Kofi because I have memberships where you can like see my lore. But I haven't been updating or like posting much on there at all. And I feel really bad about it. But it's a depression thing, you know. But anyways, the lore that you need to know is there is like a different there is a different sort of side to Tomu. Um, how do I word it? Well, his name is Chaos with a K. Chaos. I believe is how you pronounce it, spell it. It's just chaos with a K instead of a C. Yeah. Also, hold on. There you go. My goodness. I don't think cookies could fix me. I know that's insane to say, right? What was I saying? His name's Chaos, and he's kind of like um he acts a bit differently than me, Tomu. He feels numb and he's very like strategic and like very protective of our body. He's not like a different personality. It's a little hard to describe. Um, but when Tomu, myself, is like extremely overwhelmed, like shutting down, or like scared, basically in a scenario where I am not confident that I can protect myself, chaos will come out. And basically, I mean, it is kind of like a different personality, but I don't want to, like, I'm trying to be very careful with it because of mental disorders that are very options, I suppose. I don't have them, so I'm trying to be very careful about it, right? Um, sorry, so, what happens when chaos comes out is, my eyes, instead of one of them being rainbow and the other being black, gray, both of my eyes turn black, kind of like this. There we go. I feel like you definitely heard that swallow. I'm so sorry. More of a Sakuna situation. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can call it that. I've also dabbled with the idea of the hair changing as well, but I do like, there's certain aspects to that where I don't really like it for storytelling, because if there are other characters in my lore, by the way, and they don't know about chaos until a certain point. And so it would be a better reveal if it wasn't immediately obvious. Like if I was facing away, they would still be able to see my hair, so they'd be able to immediately know something is off. But I do have a toggle for that as well. So, also, hi Zaki. How do you feel? Also, I'm not supposed to look like happy and cheerful with these toggles on. I'm supposed to look more indifferent or mischievous. But isn't this fun? What do you mean? I always thought you looked at. What does that mean? The conversation that I come in on, talking about my lore a little bit, and now I have a toggle for it. It's a bit complex to repeat, so you might just have to watch back. I'm just calling you adorable. Do you mean like regardless of the eyes and the hair? Because I don't know, just something about your message. Sorry, hold on. I specifically don't have mix it up. was really funny. Because I wasn't expecting it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my goodness. It plays a sound that says, if you're gonna call me cute, then you better stop. It like stutters a little bit. Oh goodness, what was my... Thank you for the headbands. I have to manually do the headbands because I haven't set things up properly yet. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh goodness. I think I was in the middle of explaining Toby the way that you worded. I always thought you looked adorable. Made it sound like you were sort of saying, despite blank, I still think you look adorable, which is just a little bit odd. Like, I guess because I'm used to, like, despite blank, blank, if that makes sense. So in my head, it's kind of like, okay, a little expected, sort of, kind of, I think, maybe. I don't know. I think, the redeem made me a little, startled, so I feel like I'm talking a little faster now. I remember the first time I watched you was when you were doing ASMR. Yes, I remember. And I think, was it that time? I think I did. No, that was the first time, wasn't it? I think so. I was trying to think. It was either the first or the second time that I did an ASMR stream. Someone, it was, Nightly. Was their name Nightly? I don't quite remember. But they rated in with like 200 or something viewers, and it was insane. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I'm not very accustomed to being popular. I don't know. Listen, words are hard. You were in that raid. Oh, that's how you found me. Wow. Do you still watch Nightly? I would check, but I'm afraid of... I don't want to lose tracking, pretty much, is my only thing. Hold on. I favor knowing the name. Hold on. I still watch her, that's nice. I've honestly hate it when I can't find something, especially when it's like scrolling through and I know it's supposed to be there. It feels like it's less annoying because I definitely like blame myself, and often it is me being blind and just not freaking seeing it. But I try not to be too hard on myself. And honestly, sometimes I just sit here and I listen to the music because it's quite calming. But I feel the need to fill the silence. Like if I'm not talking or something, um, like it's bad and I'm not entertaining enough to be completely honest. I don't know. Thank you, Toby. Are you feeling cozy? I'll be honest, I'm not feeling very cozy. My foot is going a little numb. Oh no, did, I made that redeem. Oh wait, no, I remember now. That makes sense. That, that's supposed to be for my, um, I draw sometimes. And I drew a couple plushies for some friends. And, the uppies redeem would be, that I would hold their plushie. But I was supposed to make a chat plushie. And I haven't. So I just imagine, you know. I'm sure we all have great imaginations here. What's the word? I'll refund you. Refund. Is that the word? Oh my goodness, I haven't. Like, reject is the word. I haven't dealt with these. Oh. There's 115 redeems that need cleared. That's really funny. Um, I haven't been checking them. Okay, listen, I don't know. I feel like I'm just periodically just whispering quieter and quieter. Oh my goodness. scatterbrained. I have ADHD, so it's gonna be a bunch of random topics, and I'm sure you guys don't mind, but it always feels a bit iffy to me. I don't like lurking, but I always end up doing it. Why don't you like lurking? What should I talk about? Oh no, I have a video playing on my TV. Just because it's just kind of nice. It's on like volume 1 or something. Just so I have something like it's a very small noise, and it's also stuff moving in the background that I could look at. So I like to have it when I can. But it does a thing where it's like, because it's been a while. What video do I want to play? It's a very good question. What about the temperature? I don't know what the temperature is. I haven't been outside, I'll be real honest with you. I have been bed rotting up a storm. Yeah, I've been listen, depression's really kicking my butt. And I can't just say it's just depression either. But it's something personal that I don't want to get into, so I kind of just have to say, hey, there's something else private, you know. So yeah, it's been really difficult. And I've been struggling. Like I always kind of feel iffy talking. Like so. I normally talk very openly about my mental health, but it's more so just like, I have depression, I have anxiety, and not so much like I'm really struggling to take care of myself, because it feels a little too intimate, and I know I can keep stuff like, I can say what I want to say, and keep the more private stuff to myself. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just to a point where it's like, yeah, I've got nothing to hide. I am really bad, and I don't want to like worry had to stay up to fix your sleep schedule. In my head, I was kind of like, well, I've been known to make people fall asleep, which sometimes I take that as a compliment, and sometimes not so much, you know. But I was really thinking like, not the best idea, cause I can fall asleep to this music. So yeah, it's a little too relaxing in here. I'm not gonna change it though. Listen. I think I'm not really. I don't feel tired, so I'm probably gonna be awake for a while. But do take it as a compliment. I think making people relax is a good thing overall. I agree. It's just a little difficult when like you're talking about something with a friend and be like on a Discord call. And I'd be talking about something, um, and I like to have a back and forth. So I'm talking about something, and then they fall asleep, and I'm like, frick. I wanted to have a conversation with you, and I just made you fall asleep. Yeah. Yeah. That's very unfortunate. Do you just have a sleepy aura around you? People have told me that I am like very calming. Um, so it's probably I feel like I'm missing a different word that they call me, but it's probably that. That's thank you, Zaki. Let's see, what can I talk about? Trying to like look around my room a little bit. It's a bit of a mess. Oh yeah. I talked previously about making like crafts with a hand cam. Um, I should probably like get some gloves for that, shouldn't I? Gonna go lay down now. Have a good rest of the stream. Take care, Tomu. Thank you, Luskin. I hope you get to stay up a little bit longer so you can fix your sleep schedule. Sweet dreams. I have to do dishes soon, but this is relaxing and sweet. I would say, like, you could do it. You could listen to me and do the dishes, but that depends, right? Because I'll watch streams or like videos while I'm washing dishes sometimes. But like if the water is running, you have to have stuff a bit loud, you know? live stream idea. Yeah, I want to mess around with air dry clay. Been watching some videos, not really recently, but I just keep thinking back to it. It was very cool. It's one of those videos where you watch someone do something and you think, I could do that. But I have no experience in doing it, so who knows, right? Um, Probably have to like research a little bit as to what like the supplies would cost, because honestly I wouldn't mind streaming that. Or like recording a video or something. I want to record some videos for YouTube. Mostly game videos. I like have some ideas, but I've been, I've been depressed, so it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, let's do this thing. I like think about doing it, and I'm like, I'm gonna be really sad and depressed and probably not talk a lot or something. I don't know. I always think I could do something until I have to do it. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Like it's always easier, like it looks easier than it is. But to be fair, when we think that, we're probably watching people who have been doing it, and so it looks easy because it is easy to them. Because I've been doing it a while, but Wait, maybe I could do like a tea time again. Do you guys remember when I did that? That's an idea. I remember I had croissants with jam, strawberry jam, and I had grapes, and what else did I have? Cookies. Was there anything else? Of course, I had tea. I had raspberry tea. Meal of Champions. Yeah, it would be very cute if I could have, like, I feel like it's a little difficult to, translate it into VTubing because I don't really want to show a lot of myself. So if I were to have like a fancy, like three-tiered display for it's like little sandwiches. There's like desserts. I think the desserts go at the top. And the sandwiches go on the bottom plate. Where's the middle plate? I don't remember. But I just like fancy things. Which, makes sense Yeah, the desserts go at the top. There's let me see if I can find one actually. It's stand tea. Images. What do I put in? Like a guide, like etiquette. Etiquette. How do you spell etiquette? Do any of you know? Etiquette. Food plate levels, sort of. Sort of. Copy image address. Do I want that? Sure. That would be the easiest way, I think. Then I'm gonna do a browser thing. Paste. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay, let me show you. So this is it. So on the bottom tier, it says first course, savories and tea sandwiches. Then the second course, or courses, scones with jam and cream. And then the third course is sweets. So, just a little bit of a fun little thing to share with you guys. Often they look very pretty. Another one, it shows the bottom, is sandwiches, second is scones, and the third is sweets, which is fairly similar. It just omits the and savories part from the sandwiches. I want to share like a nice picture. Nice aesthetic picture. Should be sweets instead. No. Gotta have a bit of a variety. Be a pie. There we go. I mean, not all of them follow that etiquette. This one does in fact have it as all sweets. On the bottom they have, it looks like tarts, like fruit tarts. The middle one they have macarons, I think. And then the top one I see, well, in the middle one I see macarons and something else. I don't know what's there. But the top one they have more macarons and cookies. Oh yeah, I think there's cookies or like, yeah, it's cookies on the second tier as well. Which, by the way, cookies are called biscuits, I think. In the UK, at least. At least. Could be all of Europe, but I'm not that cultured. I'm not that cultured. Biscuits, I believe, are cookies called biscuits in England, the United Kingdom, and Ireland. Cookie refers to a single type of biscuit. What do you mean? I feel like they worded that weird, but yeah, they call what Americans call cookies, they call them biscuits. I don't. Did they use the word cookie for something? Instead of what? No, that doesn't make any sense, Aggie. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I guess it might be, from what I'm understanding, people in the UK and Ireland have, they have separate words. They have cookie and biscuit. They call some things cookies and some things biscuits, right? But our definition of biscuit is different and more like a bread than a cookie, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Um, wow. How hard can it be to find a good picture? A good aesthetic picture. I give up. I give up. I don't care that much in this current moment. um, so a cookie's a biscuit for them. Why don't we call biscuits cookies? I okay. To Americans, biscuits are different. What we call cookies, they call biscuits. And what we call biscuits are more like, I want to say they're more like a bread or a scone, but we also call scones scones. I don't know. I'm, I feel like you're asking the wrong person. And I would look it up. But I fear that we are sinking down a rabbit hole that I would have a very hard time getting us out of. So others that the rabbit hole could lead us to. Um, it's not really about the topic and more about how long we're on it, I guess, because I don't want to be talking about biscuits and cookies for like 2 hours. Let's see. Oh yes, I also, speaking of using Handcam for crafts, um, I also thought about doing like a baking stream. Unfortunately, I don't know what I would make. Because it would have to be something like special or special to me. Because it couldn't just be like normal stuff I would make. For the reason that I just wouldn't be very motivated, I guess. What do I like? As in like sweets? Is that what you're asking? I like, I like cookies and brownies. I often find it hard to enjoy cake. I don't really know what the reason is. I like macarons, but those are very difficult. Like one of the most difficult things to make. They're very finicky. And I do not think I would succeed in my attempt to make them. I've tried several times. And I think I'm either consistently bad or just inconsistent. How'd they turn out? They would turn out, they'd often have like, they'd be like nothing but air in the shell. So, not, they wouldn't turn out very good. Yeah. I went to a baking class for them, years ago, and I made them all that time, and I can only assume it was because I literally had people who were making them for a living, tell me when it was good, because even, like, throughout the whole process, whether I was doing it there or, at my place of residence, I would be so unsure about whether the batter was done mixing or like whether the egg whites were done, both maybe, I don't know. Hello, I think I'm in the wrong place. No, probably not. Hi, welcome in. Surprise. My volume's low. Oh no. I might just not be. close to the mic or something. I fear turning up the gain on my mic even more, to be honest with you. I love the new look, thank you. Thank you. I do as well. Feels more me, you know? Do I need to turn up my volume? Hold on. How is that? Is that a little better? I'm afraid. I don't want to hurt your ears. Took the prince very seriously. Yeah. Better, we can hear you now. Okay, good. I did say that I thought I was talking quieter and quieter. It could also be that I'm not leaning down. Because when I lean down, I look angry. But yeah, welcome in, Lumi. Enjoy, the new emotes, by the way. Oh. Thank you, Lumi. I don't have it, on stream. Because this is the ASMR scene, and I don't want things to be like jarring or loud, but I heard it. It bats. Oh my goodness, hold on. I don't have everything set up, so I have to do things manually. Oh, there we go. I also don't have I mean, I do have it, but like, once again, not here. The repetition just made me laugh. Select is gonna be really big. Don't worry about it. Hold on. Okay. There you go. Well, hold on. No. Well, how about we do that? Does that work for you? That works for me. Does the eye color work for this one? No. I don't have random eyes for this one. I do have, I only have two eyes, as these ones. It's just the, Chaos's eyes, so. Yay. I should disable those. I thought I already did, to be honest, but I didn't. Oddly noticeable different. What, the eyes or what? Yeah, of course. Of course it's different. What are you talking about? What was I saying? Oh yeah, hand cam and baking. Yeah, I don't know what I would make. Like at all. Like at all. There's very cute foods, that I, save images of, like on Pinterest. But, I don't know what I would Also, this this model has a little bit more expressive tracking, but I don't move very much. So kind of like practice, you know what I mean? I'd be way more, I feel like it'd feel way more interactive or something. I don't know the word. Unless that was the word. Oh my goodness. I also not sure if chaos, though chaos has different eyes. I was dabbling with the idea of him having different hair. It's inverted pretty much. So I don't know, but I have the toggle. So hello. Wait, hold on. Hello. Someone told me to unleash the inner anime character. It kind of helped. I can see it a little bit, maybe. Maybe. But I fear. I fear I would be a little too much for the tracking or something. I don't know. Because, like, even, like, I'm moving a lot. Sometimes it has trouble keeping up. Or I make myself feel dizzy. Yeah, I gotta not do that. Okay. You got this. Thank you, Lumi. Thank you. Also, Lumi, I think I popped in on that one craft stream that you told me you were doing the last time we chatted. Were you I think you were assembling like a 3D puzzle kit or something. If I remember correctly, there were a lot of screens. You were, what was it? Did you finish it maybe? Oh, don't look angry, Tomu. Stop that. I've wanted to do a 3D puzzle, but they are all somewhat expensive. And like I could put it on. Have I put one on my wish list? My throne. I think I considered it. I don't think I actually put one on there. But a decorative lamp. Very nice. Very nice. Did you maybe post it anywhere that I could see? Because I would love to. I should put one on my throne. Okay, I mean, you know. I wonder what else I could put on my throne for a stream. Because I have like manga on there. Star Rail inspired clothes. I don't know if they're even still available. Am I seeing everything that's on my list? I guess so. Okay, I guess I have to add some stuff that I could do on stream. I didn't forget about you. I just forget to post things. Yeah. That's what I meant, of course. I just meant like you forgot to post it in general. I've done that once, I believe. Probably more than once. I'm gonna look for a bit. I'll have you playing in the background, and I might peek my head back in and chat occasionally. Okay, Zaki, thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy whatever you're doing. Just, you know. Surprising you with more toggles. There's more. I'm just not using all of them or anything. Oh, it looks like I got a DM. Oh my goodness. That is a rather elaborate lamp. Wow. No worries, Lumi, no worries. It's of course like a only if you're interested kind of thing. That's the point of it. It's literally the Google form that's pinned in the chat, by the way. Cause someone asked about it. It's very pretty. Yeah. I myself would probably go for something more colorful. My words are failing me. I'm just not really a fan of like what would you call it? Like when everything is just, it's like a wood stain, sort of. Just like only brown. I'm kind of like, you know. But of course, I'm not gonna rain on anyone's parade if someone else is into that, you know. There are some very pretty and bright ones out there. I saw someone debated, but it was limited on time. Ah, yes, I had to get it. Like, did you plan the collab and then have to get something for the collab? Like, you didn't have it prior, and it was I've seen quite a few pretty ones. The ones that I really like are like, they're like really expensive, and it makes sense. It fully makes sense. I just wish I could do it, you know? But speaking of like hand cam stuff, um, I think I might do one soon. I need gloves for it, right? So, but so I'll either like add the gloves to my throne, or I'll get them once I get this thing that I'm waiting for. Like, I wanna get it, have it. Um, like instead of like, what if, you know, when you order something and it's not what you like asked for or something, I want to make sure that it's like the right thing, you know? So I'm not like, oh, let me prepare, and then it comes and then it's not what I was asking for. And then the plans are ruined. um, so yeah, I'm can't wait. But yeah, you know what else I want to do? I want to um, sort of update my Discord server. Um, but it feels a little like intimidating. Is that the word I want to use? Intimidating, overwhelming, maybe. I don't know. My Discord server isn't very active. And you know what? I don't know what I would do if it was active, to be completely honest with you. Um, but part of me is like, I could change it. Like I could, you know, freshen it up, make it look nice, maybe add a pot or two. But then if it's not used, then I'm just gonna feel like I did it for nothing. I'm very negative recently. I'm so sorry. That was my, like, if you heard that. It's a slow start for sure. Mine isn't either, but you get there. Maybe. Mayhaps. I probably need to be active in it myself, or just like active as a VTuber. I don't know. Stream a lot, you know. You did it for yourself, made it fun for you. You know, I'd like to think that, but I feel like the server's more for my community than it is for me. Like, I wouldn't have the server if I didn't have a community that potentially wanted a server. My goodness. My goodness. Just sort of like gazing off into the distance, and I'm looking at my wall. Just, I don't know, thinking of what? Absolutely nothing, actually. um, I still feel the way that I said I feel. Let's see, you know what? Let's look at this picture you sent me a little more. Oh, that's definitely, is that a violin, puzzle as well? I've seen that one before. And I'm also looking at your figures. I like figures. That's Miku. And I can't see the one behind your lamp very well. Like I feel like I'd be able to guess if I could see the outfit. Well, okay, I see. Why does it? Okay, it's either, and I see that there's messages in the chat, but I don't want to I want to guess, right? Freaking out! I looked at the chat. Okay, yeah, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. I was literally going to guess. I was gonna say it was either an Attack on Titan character or it was Leon, and that was because of the new Resident Evil. Yeah. Oh, it's a cello. I see, I see. Is a cello not bigger? Well, it's it's a wooden puzzle. I don't think it can be true to accurate in actual size. But yeah. My goodness. It was the first one I did. Did you do a stream for that too? Not even all of them were downstairs in the lobby. You have more wood puzzles. That's neat. That's nice. Have you thought of painting them? That one is Resident Evil 4 Leon. I haven't watched all of them. I think I may have watched maybe 7, 8, and I'm currently watching Markiplier play 9, which is the newest one. Requiem. I didn't think about painting it before. I was about to say it'd probably be easier to paint it if it wasn't together. But then I don't think I'd be able to keep track of what pieces were which, and if you painted the spots that needed to be interlocked together, it could it could make the pieces too thick to where you couldn't piece them together correctly. So honestly, you could still paint it if you wanted, of course. Like a part 2 to the first time that you streamed it, if you streamed them, that is. Maybe I could send you some ones, but honestly, you've probably already seen them, right? Right? I'd imagine. Yeah. I am attempting at spam mouse I saw this recently. Like different types of sushi. And this one came up, I think. It looks similar to sushi, but I don't think it is. It originates from Hawaii, so it's not, probably. I think. I haven't had spam before. Is it good? Should I try it? What is it made up of? Hold on. It's a Hawaiian snack. A snack. Snack. I mean, sure. In my head, I would think of it more as like a light meal. Maybe like an appetizer or something. What's spam? What is spam? No, it's the food, you silly internet. Processed canned pork and ham. So it's big. Okay. Maybe I could try it. Maybe. I always like look at it and I think like that must not taste good. But sometimes that is not how things turn out to be. I actually, I haven't been eating a lot recently. I struggle with eating in general. But thinking of like easy foods that I've enjoyed, I've thought about getting an onigiri, like mold, because I would, normally, I would shape it with just my hands, which isn't very fun. Yeah, it's just not very fun. It's back to the real thing of cookies or biscuits. No, it's not a debate. It's just a difference in what different people call it. Okay, listen. We're done with that. We're done. That discussion finished. Just adjusting, getting comfortable. Shut me down really quick. I did. Listen, I said we're not going down the rabbit hole about cookies and biscuits. And I'm sticking to it. I can't. Listen, I do forget things easily. But I remember talking about cookies and biscuits, okay? You're gonna have to wait. Like, until a different stream or something. My goodness. What about biscuits or cookies? You're really trying me here. You're really trying. Are you sure you don't want to talk about something else? My goodness. tummy ASMR. Oh no. I am and I'm persistent. No. No. We share that quality at the very least. But listen, I'm not here to spiral about biscuits and cookies. We can spiral about something else, maybe. To be honest, I don't want to spiral at all. I don't. I don't. I'm here to relax. If chips are crisps. See, the thing is that, like, it's chips are crisps and crisps are chips. It's just a different word. It's just a different word. It's like tummy and stomach. It's the same thing, really. I hardly ever get ads on a ASMR stream. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember now. I think ASMR, if you're in the ASMR category, um, ads don't really play. So if an ad is going to play, you generally have to switch your category to like just chatting until the ad's done, and then you can switch it back. I forgot about that. And the thing is, like, I don't like ads with ASMR, but also, like, I gotta financially support myself at least a little bit, right? They're so kind to us ASMR watchers by not forcing ads. Sure, it's nice for Twitch, but it's not nice for the streamer, because then the streamer is not getting anything, any revenue from the ads, so it's not actually good, I guess. Yeah. Unfortunate. But that's why you find workarounds, you know? I guess I want my ads back. Yeah, support your streamers, guys. Oh, and my stomach. Tummy ASMR. No. No, I don't want tummy ASMR. No. I'm not into that. I like, some people don't like mouth noises. I don't mind. watched any recently. I do have like an app. It's a game. Where it's you can like go shopping and choose the foods. You choose like 5 foods from the shop, and then you check out, and then you like unwrap the foods, and then you eat them. You like bring them to the character's mouth for them to eat, and it's like formatted like a live stream. But the foods are very cute. I enjoy that app. You might need to get some cookies. Oh my god. Zach. Stop it. We're going a little too far. Very funny. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 8 minutes. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. So, sometimes, well, not even sometimes, often, I really have nothing to talk about. And, I struggle to find things to talk about. So, I think, I mean, not streaming for a while certainly sort of helps. But yeah. I wonder how long I've been in here. I feel like there's a way to tell. It's like no, not that. Wait, is that correct? No, it's probably that. No. What? What? What are you talking about? Hold on. Commands. Where? Community commands. No, that's not it. No, that might be it. Hold on. Look how long I've been in the stream today. I guess that would depend on when you joined, which was pretty early on. So probably maybe 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes now, but now I'm just really confused and concerned about why um um why the command didn't work. Right? Is that because I've been working with Discord bots so much recently that my instinct is that the command is help. I'm approaching a year. You are. You've got 11 and a half, around 11 and a half. Wait, what? No. Why did I say 11? 3.5, right? It's because I was trying to count to 12 months. I'm all over the place. Yes, around like 3.5 months. Because 3 would be 11, and then the 12 days and 22 hours. But yeah. Yes. Correct. What was I doing? Oh yeah, it was the command. It's not actually there. Is it? No, I was not, Zachy. I was not. I was not talking about. That was not the last thing I did. No. Exit commands. Let's just see if there's different ones. Oh my god. How dare thee? Command history. Commands. There's follow age. I mean, yeah, there's also subscriber age, but I don't know. I guess I thought there was a different one. I thought there was more to mix it up than there actually is. Gonna head off to bed. Okay, Lumi. Enjoy your EPs. What did I say? Yes. Sweet dreams. is my sleep mask. Where did I put it? You're awake again, Toby. Did you fall asleep? I mean, you're welcome, but is it not night for you? I hope you can fall back asleep if you need to. Do you have a hard time relaxing? I often do. I often have to like I can't really just like close my eyes and fall asleep. That's not something I can do, so I have to somehow like generally the healthier idea would be to expend more energy during the day, throughout the day, so you have an easier time going to sleep at night. But I can't really do that. Or it's difficult for me to do that. Or like fatigue often hits me. I usually listen to ASMR while trying to sleep. I haven't been listening so much to ASMR where someone is talking, but I will listen to like no talking ASMR or like a normal video but on like a low volume. I just sort of lay there scrolling on my phone or something until I finally get tired enough to fall asleep. Also, I really don't know where my eye mask went. Oh, no, I see it. I found it. Bedrotting squad. Yeah, yeah. I don't, um, it's not like a good thing to do. Um, like I'm pretty sure that bed rotting makes like depression worse. But also if that's like all like if you don't have uh the capacity to do anything else or a very low capacity, like I mean I'm not gonna tell you, hey, that's unhealthy, you shouldn't do that. I'm acknowledging that it's probably not great, but I'm still doing it. Yeah, yeah. It happens, doesn't it? Watching silly movies makes me happy. I don't really watch movies. I I'm just not really interested. A lot of the time. The most recent movie I watched was I think it was The Devil Wears Prada or something. The first one. There's a second one coming out. I don't remember when. I think it's this year. Pretty sure it's this year, but I don't know when this year. I'll do a quick Google search. Devil Wears Prada 2. It May 1st is when it releases. I'm very confused about it because watching the first The Devil Wears Prada, there wasn't really much of a story going on, or like, okay, less of a story, less that there wasn't much of a story, or that there was very little conflict, and the easiest resolution that the person, the protagonist, main character, had very little qualms. Like, throughout it, it was just sort of like, I just gotta get through it, and then, work here for a year, and then I can do what I actually wanted to do. And so I guess the fact that it was like temporary anyway made it so there was a lot less like what's the word? Like consequences. There wasn't a lot to lose because they ended up being able to do what they wanted anyways. So it was I feel like it didn't really reach a proper like climax where it was like, oh no, how are we gonna solve this? It was like conflict. Okay, here's the solution. Okay, I'm doing the solution. I watched it and I was like, that was it. That was all. So yeah. I guess I'll have to watch the Devil Wears Prada 2 trailer. Maybe maybe it'll have more of what I was hoping for. This is a kinda dumb question, but do you know the backrooms? Yes, I do. I do. There's a couple games. I think there's a couple games. Or is it just one? I'm sure the backrooms is so popular that I'm sure that there's multiple games of it, but I think I've only seen like one or two, you know. Did you know that they're making a movie about it? I think I may have seen that. Oh yeah, 2026 film. because of they have to like have a set for the movie. I wonder how that was like, right? Because they're then physically in a liminal space. And of course it's gonna be a little different because they're not like fully immersed. Because part of that set would typically be like open. And of course there's cameras and everything. Right? You're not actually lost in the back rooms or anything. But just the vibes of it, you know what I mean? I wonder how it made the actors feel. Or how it's making the actors feel. Are they still making the movie? Is it done? I don't know. May 29th, 2026. So, considering when it's supposed to be released, May 29th, I'd imagine they're either done with it or wrapping up. I'd imagine. Because there's so much that goes into making a movie. Because once it's all filmed and everything, then you have to edit it and whatnot. Yeah. I like that the movie poster for the Backrooms film is just the wallpaper. That's amusing. It's literally blank. It is a blank poster. Besides like credits at the bottom. Wait, whoa, hold on. All I see is A24 in theaters, the date, and then just at the bottom it just says Backrooms. Like all of the text is at the bottom of the poster. And the Backrooms, the font that the name is in is like Arial or something. Just very basic, normal font. That's funny. It's the teaser poster, to be specific. Imagine they send the posters out and it's actual wallpaper. Well, I mean, anything could be wallpaper. Technically. A poster, I think, is just thicker paper. And, well, no, I doubt. There's probably some wallpaper that has, like, adhesive on it, but maybe not. Maybe not like all of it. Actually, it says when filming wrapped up. So, filming wrapped on August 14th, 2025. So there you go, they're already done with it. Okay, the premise is a therapist ventures into an otherworldly dimension in search of her missing patient. Dedication. Dedication. My goodness. therapists generally don't just, they aren't really just therapists for the paycheck. um, Typically, people who are therapists go into that career because they want to help other people. And if a therapist was in it just for the paycheck, they probably wouldn't go after a patient that had gone missing, because that would be more effort than just getting a new patient. So, yeah. I would hope that all therapists actually care about their patients. Yeah. Sorry, I went back to my tab on Devil Wears Prada 2. And I'm just like scrolling up and down on the page, doing nothing. Like, it's really doing nothing. I'm just glancing at stuff and whatever. I'm kind of like, I'm understanding that the cast is like the same cast as the first one, which is crazy, crazy, because it's been 2 decades, it's been 20 years, if you can believe it. The Devil Wears Prada, the first one, came out in 2006, okay, and the second one is coming out this year, 2026, so it's been 2 decades. And they have that. I feel like that's kind of crazy for movies, especially old movies, to have all like returning cast, or like most returning cast, right? So that's pretty neat. That's intriguing to me. My mouse is. I don't have it on my mouse pad. I have it on a blanket right now because I'm on my bed. And I was just freaking out a little bit. So yeah. I didn't know where I wanted to be. Um, should I watch this like in theaters or something? Should I go and watch Devil Wears Prada 2? Can I hold on? I'm gonna look up the I'm gonna look up the I can't talk. Tickets, movie tickets. My goodness. Streaming in bed sounds cozy. Kind of. I do it mostly because I don't have the energy, capacity, whatnot to be doing it at my desk, and I haven't had that energy for a while. Yeah. But you know, do what works. it looks like it's still in the coming soon portion, which kind of makes sense. Listen, I just want to know how much a movie ticket costs. Okay, that's all I want. And I feel like it can be different depending on the movie. Is that right? Do we think that's right? Do we think that's accurate? Or not? I haven't been to the movies enough to know. I think they all are the same price usually. Is there an upcoming? I'm looking at a different movie theater, by the way. I've looked at two so far. See if we find a theater more. Watch tries an interview. No, it would be in the see a movie. Special content and defense. No, it wouldn't be that. It would be this one. Unless your theater is trying to scam people. No. Okay. I was so confused because of the release dates. It shows when the movie was released, but there's ones here that are still from February. No, not February, sorry. December. I was looking at February because it was the bottom of the list. November from 2025. Then we have. I saw December ones. There's January ones. Then there's December one, another November one. I just wouldn't think that the ones from like November and December would still be in theater. That's what I would think. But clearly that's not. I mean, movies can come back to theaters, right? I don't know. I guess I just don't pay that much attention. Yeah, like a 25-year anniversary. No. Well, no. Not really. I'm saying like last year, there's movies that released last year that are still in this theater, which probably isn't that like confusing or alarming or anything. It's just I don't go to movie theaters. Okay. Like $8 or something. A ticket's like $8, I think. Maybe, probably. I feel we're coming up on 3 hours actually. And I should eat something. So I brought my mail back on, bring the cookie and biscuits thing back up. You did, thank you. But yeah, I should probably go eat something and relax myself and sleep if I can. What time is it? What time is that's a good question. Oh, look at that. It is 12:52 a.m. So yes, I should probably. I don't think I'm gonna fall asleep, but I should try. Could read or I could, let me see. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I thought I allowed it. There you go. Um, but yeah, thank you for joining me tonight and keeping me company. Yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. Maybe I will stream again soon. I kind of do it sporadically on a whim, so you should probably turn like notifications on if you don't have them on already. But yeah, thank you. I will see you all next time. Yes, please, I want more streams if you can. Thank you, Zaki. I'm glad to know that you enjoy watching me. But yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic night. And if fantastic seems like it's unreachable, I hope you at least have a decent